Do you remember the days when a quarter would buy you 3 songs on the jukebox, and the songs you listened to were Under the Boardwalk, 60-Minute Man, and My Girl? As you look back, you may have called those songs oldies, soul music, the Motown sound, or just plain rhythm and blues. For many people, this music is as alive today as the first day it was released. The beat and the rhythm of the music are still moving people to dance, and the tunes are still playing on jukeboxes. Where is this happening? It's happening on the beaches of the Carolinas, and it's gradually spreading inland as well as north and south into Virginia, Georgia, and Florida. It's become as much a part of the tradition of this area as Izod shirts, Bass Weegians, and ACC basketball. In a moment, we'll be back to take a look at the dance that has kept beach music alive for over 30 years. The phenomenon of beach music probably began in the late 1940s, when rhythm and blues tunes on jukeboxes at beaches were pumping out a beat that was making people change the way they danced. They slowed down the wild moves of the jitterbug, shortened and refined the steps, and developed a dance they called the shag.
It's something that our parents grew up with, their parents grew up with, and everybody just keeps coming on back. And it looks good, it sounds good, and you watch and see if it don't go right on up the coast.
The shag is a smooth jitterbug. It's an 8-step basic.
One kick at it. You add one kick to it. You add one kick to the jitterbug and you got the shag.
What I'd love to see is like some newcomers to the shag world. You know, like people just beginning to shag. They almost got it down, but when you compare those to the pros, have you ever seen a pro shag couple? It's like a perfect time instrument. Every move's planned. It's really good. It's the old time dancing that you just got to know, you got to appreciate. You can shag to, enjoy, drink to, have a good time.
I've been all over the playing music here and there. I've been from Maine to FLA, the people disco and everywhere. But there's something I gotta tell you, girl, when I get back home. Way back to the Carolinas, the way we dance, it can't be wrong. 'Cause we're shagging in the daytime and popping off through the night. Oh, everybody's dancing and singing. The feeling, it's so right, baby. It's to the beach in the summer to get some sand in my shoes. Well, everybody's laughing and singing, 'cause you know they just can't lose. You see, we're dancing in the streets, well, there's parties everywhere. It's something for you to see. Girl, I'd like to take you there, 'cause we're shagging in the daytime and popping all through the night. Well, everybody's dancing and singing. The feeling, it's so right. Well, at night there in the clubs, way down on Fraternity Road, oh, everybody's coming out, 'cause they don't wanna miss the show. 'Cause we're shagging in the daytime and popping all through the night. Oh, everybody's dancing and singing. The feeling is so right. I said we're shagging in the daytime, baby, popping all through the night. Oh, everybody's dancing and singing. The feeling, it's so right. You know we're shagging in the daytime and popping all through the night. Oh, everybody's dancing and singing. The feeling, it's so right. I said we're shagging.
The essential element of the shag is the beat, whether it's a recent tune such as this one by the Band of Oz, or one of the classics by a group like the Drifters. The styles and trends of popular music changed in the 1960s. By the mid-60s, the Beatles and other British groups that rode in on their success defined the music of the day. But not on the beaches of the Carolinas, Virginia, and Georgia. Nightclubs, radio stations, concerts, and the jukeboxes persisted with tunes by the Platters, the chairman of the board, and the Drifters. Bill Pinkney has been singing with the Drifters since they were formed by Clyde McPhatter in the 1950s, since the first days of beach music.
It's that certain flavor that it gives, you know? You go in water at the beach, you get a certain feeling. You come out, you listen to the music, you get a certain feelings. It's the flavor that it gets, just like a pot that is seasoned. That's what you call beach music, good old beach music.
In a moment, we'll talk with Jackie Gore and Bobby Tomlinson, the original members of the Embers, right after these commercial messages.
The Embers with the Beach Medley 81. I'm Jay Capps. Nice to have you with us on the J, your host on the Crystal Coast.
We're having a party, dancing to the music played by the DJ on the radio. So listen, Mr. DJ, keep going and playing, 'cause I'm having such a good time dancing with my baby. Across the street, there's a party going on, laughing and dancing, romancing, everyone's invited but me. I'm feeling just as sad as can be. Ain't no big thing. Ain't no big thing. Ain't no big thing. Ain't no big thing. He don't love you like I love you. If he did, he would break your heart. He don't love you like I love you. He's trying to tear us apart.
What kind of fool?
Do you think I am? Do you think I am now? You're just a fool. You know you're in love. What you say? You gotta face it. You're in love. Sometimes you're good. Sometimes you're bad. Sometimes you're happy. Sometimes you're sad. One more time. You know you love her, but you can't understand why she treats you like she do when you're such a good man. I wanna always have and I always will. There ain't no other kind of music in the world that gives me quite a thrill. When I hear Jerry sing 60-minute man walking up a one-way street. He's up on the roof, he's under the boardwalk, summertime's calling me. Come on, sing it. Beach music. I love beach music, 'cause I was born with it in my bones. I learned to shag on the beach with the salt in the air and the sand at my feet. Yeah. Through Miss Grace, 3921 for the shade. What kind of fool do you think I am? When forever and ever it will stand, 'cause I love beach music every single day of my life. Come on, y'all. I love beach music, you know that I do. Yes, I do. Are you ready to sing a little bit with the band? Obviously you like beach music or you would not be here this afternoon. So what we want you to do is help us sing along. When I count to 4, I want everybody to sing the title of the song. Would you do that for the Empress, please? Would you do it for old Raymond Massey one time? When I count to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I love beach music. Let's let them hear us up in Newbern one time. 1, 2, 3. Let's let them hear us in Kinston. 1, 2, 3. I love beach music. It's a long ways to Raleigh, but I believe they can hear us. 1, 2, 3. I love beach music. You know what? We did do it as long as y'all want to hear it. We're going to keep on playing. I love beach music every single day of my life. I love beach. I love beach music. Yes, I do. I'm talking about that old beer drinking music. Y'all hold it up like that. 1, 2, 3. I love beach music. You know that I do. Yes, I do. Do 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 do. Beach music, there ain't nothing like it.
After these messages from the sponsors of the Emerald Isle Beach Music Festival, we'll return with General Johnson, Danny Woods, and the chairman of the board.